Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week we leave the Dry Tortugas and head back to Fort Myers as we head north to Tennessee for hurricane season. We got to see a few places that we missed the first time. It was so sad to see all the destruction from Hurricane Ian after spending time in such a happy place. Only a few of these fishing boats survived the storm. Sanibel is one of my favorite islands, with its beautiful beaches and many shells that wash up onto the shores. Like a lot of coastal communities, it has canals that wind through the houses, making it a fun scenic dinghy ride. Punta Gorda was a beautiful town with a nice boardwalk along the water's edge, with lots of flowery parks and the Fisherman's Village Mall.
We have visited so many coastal towns during this trip, and Sarasota is worth the stop. The Marina Jack Marina is top-notch with shower and laundry services with a marina slip or mooring pole. There's so much to see and do, and having scooters helps make that happen. Reported in June 2020, there are 5 kissing statues, with the original being in Sarasota, Florida. The others are in France, California, New Jersey, and Hawaii. It was inspired by a famous photograph taken in New York's Times Square on V-Day in 1945 of a sailor bending over to kiss a nurse, celebrating the end of World War II. The town is colorful, with art-lined sidewalks and painted buildings.
Longboat Key is another gem with waterside dining and canals to cruise. Our favorite breakfast spot was found by taking our dinghy through the canals to Long Beach Cafe.
John's Pass in Madeira Beach was something to experience. We didn't go to shore to the many restaurants and shops, but the massive sandbar party going on was enough to keep us entertained. Everyone out walking around, having a good time, listening to loud music that overlapped each other, boats getting stuck, including Coretta. We tried to get over out of the way of traffic and found ourselves on the bottom and leaning for a few hours until high tide. It was the easiest way to get out and clean the bottom of the boat.
Anclote Key is a barrier island near Tarpon Springs. It's 3 miles long with tidal channels at each end. The shifting sands are due to wave dominance that has lengthened the northern end considerably since 1960, creating massive sandbars at low tides.
Across the bay is the Greek town of Tarpon Springs. Many restaurants line the waterfront as a legacy of Greek sponge divers who settled here in the early 1900s. Tarpon Springs has the largest percent of Greek Americans of any city in the U.S. and is surrounded by beautiful historic homes.
Destin was my favorite place growing up. We went just about every summer and loved spending time on the beautiful white sand beaches. It's located in northwest Florida, known as the Panhandle. We anchored just inside the harbor in front of the Destin Harbor Boardwalk. Just on the other side of the bridge is Crab Island, where hundreds of boaters come to spend the day having fun in the sun. We hit up several local restaurants, including Beauchamp's. The name was created by the owner's sister using the initials of his 3 labs and his own name, Bobo, Otis, Shug, and Alan Miller Phillips. We were lucky enough in 2022 to see the Blessing of the Fleet, hosted by the Emmanuel Anglican Church. This tradition was created more than 66 years ago to ask God's blessing over each boat in Destin's fishing fleet. It has now been expanded to include prayers for any vessel, captain, and crew that makes their living on the sea. The next blessing of the fleet is May 9th, 2024.
GT's on the Bay in Orange Beach overlooks Wolf Bay on Canal Road. We found it by accident, just looking for dinner close to our anchorage for the night. It has great food with in and outdoor seating, lots of outdoor space for kids to play while waiting to be seated. And it has a giant indoor aquarium right in the middle of the restaurant. We enter the Tom Bigby Waterway in Mobile to head north to the Tennessee River. Mobile Bay is the 4th largest estuary in the United States with a discharge of 62,000 cubic feet of water per second. It is 413 square miles in area, 31 miles long, and with a maximum width of 24 miles. The deepest area is within the shipping channel at 75 feet, but the average depth of the bay is 10 feet.
We've caught quite a few fish along the way, and we've tried to label these as best we could. So if you see any that are mislabeled, please let us know in the comments. We made it back to Chattanooga on June the 11th, 2022, after traveling 3,020 miles overall. We had such a great time traveling with Big Moose. Now to enjoy spending time with family and friends until we leave again in November. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our first year out on the water. Stick around because there's a lot more to come.